Well, good morning everybody. Charlie here with Red Summit RF. I'm not sure you'll be able to see me right now very well. The sun hasn't quite come up over the mountains yet, but we've got a great sunrise in store. Hiking up the trail to North Mountain for an early one before work. And when I can get on top, I'll use that radio that Malin VI6 what is it? Yeah, VE6 VID sent me. What is it? A QCX Mini. Listen to that buzzing right there. That's Arizona if you ever heard of it. It's a cicada, I think. But anyway, Malin sent me that Q6 Mini 20 meter. So I'll use that radio, hop on and get a few contacts there. Plus 2 meters and some microwave. But I'll also get on top there and I'll talk a little bit about my 10 radio Summits on the Air essentials, and I'll explain that a little bit more when I get up on top, but we'll catch you up there. Whew. So you don't see this every day. We got a Ocotillo, nice and green. Usually they're a brownish green, no leaves and thorns, but with all the rain, things have greened up a bit. That's pretty neat. All right, onward. This is pretty steep right here. All right, it looks like just a couple more little bumps there. You can see the towers from here. I'm not going all the way to the towers. This way a little bit at the towers, so I don't get as much interference. I'm not bothering people because most people end up at the top. Just come this way a little bit. Still in the activation zone, but away from things. So, I don't know, maybe 10 more minutes. All right, guys, I'm on summit. That sunrise might be a good one, but it looks like there's not enough clouds to really make it great. But I'm gonna go ahead. First thing I'm gonna do is start calling CQ on 20 meters. Sorry, not on 20 meters, on 2 meters. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. Both have a 2 in them, I guess. 2 meters, then I'll switch over to 1296, which is that microwave band, 23 centimeters. And we'll take it from there. So let me get up here and see if there's, just turned on the 2 meter radio right now and see who's on. KI7QAK, NJ7V, summit to summit.
QRZ?
KI7QAK, NJ7V, summit to summit, 59.
NJ7V, KI7QEK, you're a 59 down here on Suapoa.
Okay, my peak designator is Alpha Whiskey 060.
All right, copy Alpha Whiskey 060, QSL, good morning.
Good morning, have fun up there.
All right, 73, thanks.
NJ7V, W7 USA.
Good morning, Ray, W7 USA, NJ7V here, you're 59.
59 Central Phoenix, thank you. KI7QEK, W7 USA.
W7 USA, you're a 59 on Mike Sierra 048.
Mike Sierra 048, 5 and 9, also in Central Phoenix. Thanks, have fun this morning, guys. Appreciate it, bye.
All right, 73, thanks.
Hey, good morning. Wow, that sunset is going to be sunrise. It's a great sunrise. Well, so here's the setup. Got the QCX Mini and a recorder, and so we're going to log this. Got the antenna right there. We're just doing 20 meters, but it is my linked dipole.
But yeah, you're 5 at 9, no sweat. I heard you over on 20. I was going to get you there, but then Dr. Ray over here.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it was good good run on 20. I filled up a whole page, so not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool for this early in the morning. It's sometimes 20's tough in the morning.
Yeah, we got mostly East Coast, believe it or not. And then there's a 1DX. I think it's a DX. Yankee Charlie 2 Victor Oscar Charlie.
Yeah, Yankee Charlie. Wow, that's...
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
YC. Yeah, like Yugo. No, I know what that is for sure. Yugoslavia or whatever they call it now.
I don't know what it is. It's, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I've not even heard of it before. Hopefully it's not some dude just playing with me.
Where's my QRZ thing? I can click on it here maybe and look it up.
Indonesia.
Oh, it's Indonesia?
Roger, you're 5'9", Charlie, K7JE.
Okay, K7JE, this is NJ7B, 5'9" as well, thank you.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I would say so.
That's a long ways off, and especially this time of morning, that's the wrong direction for that. That's weird.
I have my antenna oriented just along the ridgeline. I think the ridgeline's kind of running east-west.
Huh, okay, well that'd be interesting. Yeah, that's to say it's the wrong time for a 20-meter opening that way, unless it's doing a long path sort of thing. It's weird.
Yeah, well, I know I got him on recording, so I know for sure I got him.
Yeah, just interesting. YC, huh? What was it? YC what?
Let's see, it's a YC2 Victor Oscar Charlie.
Nice here. Just for fun. I'm sure Alan's right. I'm just asleep here. POC. Survey says, yep, there he is. Yep, Indonesia. Well, there you go. Very good.
I have to say, that's my first Indonesia ever, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a long haul. Indonesia's a long ways over there.
You know, they're all over the place on 40 and 80 this time of day.
Yeah, it's interesting. Let me just call CQ one more time here, and then I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Okay, guys. So a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video, and you can catch that video right up here. And it was on the 10 essentials that I take with me, the 10 essentials for hiking that I take with me in my SOTA pack. And several people left comments in that video at the bottom, you know, where you can leave comments, including a guy by the name of Reid Lanham. And I think that's how you pronounce the name. Sorry, Reid, if that's not. But Reid posted, let me... Got here. Reid posted that he said, great video, should be called 10 non-radio items to carry for SOTA. Now we need a video on the 10 radio items to carry, 73. So Reid made that comment, and I got to thinking, and sure enough, I think that there's a lot of people that don't really realize that the 10 essentials are for backpacking and hiking, and that the way that my title was written, it may have confused people thinking that these were radio essentials. So I have for you, I've given it a little bit of thought, and I've tried to come up with 10 radio essentials, 10 ham radio Summits on the Air essentials, and it was kind of hard for me to figure it out. I posted something to YouTube, and I had a few of their comments that I'll mention as well, but it's you know, it's something I give a lot of thought to, and I really came up with a list that I think is okay. But if you have something that you'd like to suggest that I add to that list, or just any other suggestions about this list, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my 10 radio essentials for Summits on the Air. So the first three are really obvious and really don't need mentioning, other than the fact that I think that maybe if there's some non-ham radio people watching, they might need to know this. But really the first three items that are without question the most essential is the radio, the antenna, and the battery. So those are the first three right off the bat. If you don't have those, then you're not going to be able to make a contact. So number 4 is going to be a SWR meter. Now I don't have an SWR meter right now. I usually use the one in my radio for my FT817, but I've been using the QCX Mini, and there are occasions where I'd like to know whether or not my antenna is functioning properly, or at least that it's in the ballpark. And so a SWR meter might be something that you would take along with you as well, another essential. Okay, number 5 is something to spot yourself with. And usually that can be a phone, but some people use a APRS enabled radio, and there are other methods to spot yourself, but actually 5 through 8 are all things that you can do on your cell phone if you bring your cell phone along. Some people don't really feel comfortable being dependent on a cell phone. I'm really not that keen on that as well. So I usually try to bring other items and don't use my cell phone for much other than to spot with. That's the one thing I use it for. Number 6 is to look up your peak designator and bring that along with you. If you don't have your peak designator, people aren't going to know what summit you're on. You're not going to be able to tell them what summit you're on. That's a really key piece of information, so make sure you bring that along. Something you can look up in your cell phone as well, but if not, make sure, I always look it up ahead of time before I go out and write it in my logbook. So number 7 is a ARRL band allocation chart and also a band plan. Number 8 is bring something to check your time, because when you're logging contacts, you need to make sure you put in there what time each contact takes place. You can use your phone for that as well, but I use my Garmin Instinct. So number 9 is going to be logging your contacts. Bring something to log your contacts again. So 5 through 9 are things that you can use your cell phone, and you can bring your cell phone along and take care of them, but I try not to do that. I don't log with a cell phone. I actually bring a piece of paper and a clipboard and a pencil, and that's how I log, but you need to bring that along. And number 10 is an extra radio of some sort, so in case that your primary radio that you're using doesn't, if it fails, you still have a way to get at least those 4 contacts, so you don't waste that hike up trying to get those points that you're going for. And so then there are 5 other things that YouTubers suggested that really don't classify as ham radio essentials, but I'll list them here as well because they're pretty good. So number 11 then is going to be poop tickets. You never know when nature's going to call. Number 12 is going to be a multi-tool, because I've seen people have to pull cholla out of their shoulder like the Tech Prepper did with the multi-tool. There's a lot of other uses for the multi-tool. Number 13 is insect netting, which I went ahead and bought recently because of the swarm of flying ants that I experienced a few videos ago. You can catch that video right up here. And number 14 is a padded seat. You can see that well, you can't see, but I hardly ever bring my padded seat, but I have one. On occasion I use it, but I just sit on rocks most of the time. And number 15 is GPS unit. So those are my 10 ham radio essentials for summits on the air. They're different from the 10 essentials for hiking. Hope those are helpful to you. Again, if you have suggestions for other items that we could put on that list, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I want to express appreciation to everybody who's watching, for you stopping by and visiting my channel. Thank you for your support. And if you want to find more videos like this one, you can go ahead and find those right over here, and go ahead and subscribe up below if you don't mind. And with that, I'm going to say 73 to you guys, and thanks for following along. Catch you later.